Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We're here for more of this Beastars greatness. This being episode 4. Previous episode, I really liked what they did. Once again with Legoshi's character, but also Lewis got a lot more shine in the previous episode. And I like how they kind of like. It wasn't all about the play, like I like what they're doing with the play, but it's more so like what the play does with Lewis's character, right? Because the curtain is falling, you can't see Lewis behind the curtain. But I relate that kind of to his personality because everyone sees how Lewis is on the outside, right? But how is he behind the curtain, or how is he when people can't see? Or what is he thinking, or how is he really deep down? So I like what the series is doing with that. I just, like I said before, I love what the series is doing with the characters as a whole, like the whole thing with Legoshi and Haru in the previous episode, and how Legoshi took the misunderstanding that was there, mainly from Haru's side, but how Legoshi took it was like, okay, this is the first time that someone saw me as a man and not like as a monster, or like wasn't scared of me. Like it was actually kind of like a normal conversation. At first it did, it was like the sexual understanding, but like still, Legoshi took it in a positive way, which I love to see because we know Legoshi. Like someone in the comments put it in a perfect way in the previous episode. Like, Legoshi wants to be the kind of character, like they both have things about each other that they want. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have with Lewis and Legoshi. So I just really like what it's doing with its characters, man. Because we know Legoshi, he wants to get stronger as a person because he sees himself as kind of weak, right? But he doesn't want to push it so far to a point to where we know how it could be, with him as a wolf. So it's a very interesting spot with Legoshi's character and with a lot of these characters already so far. We're only 3 episodes, about to be 4 episodes in, so that's saying a lot already to the writing here and what they're doing. So yeah, man, I'm excited for more Beastars and see what we're gonna get. So yeah, we're gonna hop into this 4th episode, everyone. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, play. And now that we've had, I think, like every OP, I could 100% say that this is my favorite one. Like, there's some good OPs this season, but this one just takes the cake. This one takes the cake for me. There's no other one. I don't even think there's. I mean, there probably is one or two that come close, but not close enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, to where it's really even a debate. Like, this is just my favorite. I know everyone's different, but this is my favorite from this season. Song just puts a smile on your face, man. It's just, it's so, and especially with the visuals too. Especially towards the tail end of the OP, because there's some pretty dark, like, yeah, there's some dark imagery, you know, darker imagery in it, but most of it gives you a smile, right? Let the Holy Grail soak. Interesting title. You couldn't see behind the mask, behind the curtain. Oh man, everybody's here for him. Yeah, he like definitely. I don't know if he like broke his leg or what, but it's or whatever happened, but it's pretty serious, you know. And he probably made it worse with the performance, but he still stuck through with it, right? Still pushed on. Did the audience see me? The first thing he asks. The audience didn't see a thing. He's like, whew. Oh, his leg is fractured. It's actually broken. And they have another performance tomorrow. If he has a broken leg, there's no way he can perform tomorrow. And I guess it is better probably to tell him rather than keep it from him. But no, this is probably something. Yeah, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like being pitied. Some of them are just looking out for him, like they're actually like worried about him. It's not that they're pitying him, but Bill taking his place. Did we ever get this dude's name before? I don't even think we did, but his name's Bill apparently. The tiger. This doesn't look right. Really, really. Don't get too big of a head. Oh, so okay, so Legoshi is taking Bill's place, and then Bill's is taking Lewis's. Yeah, that's what I figured. He was taking Bill's spot. Uh, so he's gonna have. It's not. They said it's like a side role, but still, he's gonna have some kind of a role in the play. Apparently. First time in that long. 'Cause it's like, man, he's coming right at him. Legoshi's like, oh shit, like I haven't done this. Like, Bill's. I mean, I know it's a play. You're supposed to take it seriously, but oh my, jeez. Yo, I love the way they're swinging the camera around here, man. But that's some Studio Orange is always great with, like the camera movements and whatnot. So Bill's kind of been waiting for this moment. He's really trying to take advantage of this, right? Like, this man's fired up. There's no reason why we carnivores can't stand in the spotlight. I'm really looking forward to this performance now, man. Hmm. After that conversation him and Els had, Els like kind of approaches him. Remember before she was kind of scared, but now she's like, I guess they're kind of, you know, talkative. They get along and whatnot, can approach each other. I'm sure he's actually really scared. deep down, she's talking about Bill. Especially lately, he's been able to smile more, and we know why. And that's all you can really ask for, right? Like that's kind of like how I am. Like like Legoshi. Like I don't want to do anything like too grand or too flashy or special or anything like that. But like I was kind of like do what I gotta do, right? Do what I can. Carry on the Adler performance that you started, that you established, that what the people love, but also have my own, put myself out there in my own way. That might be easier said than done, though, right? Because of how much Lewis puts into his craft. How much Lewis puts into this. Mmm. Maybe he's talking about like mentally, not just a physical effect or strain, but mentally as well. Because he wants to be stronger. Like yeah, they have things from each other that they want. Like it's so dynamic. I think Legoshi has what it takes. It's just when you think of a large, I think he's all caught up in like the big bad like carnivore, like with some of the animals at least, like or at least like a tiger, at least what you think of. But way to start the conversation, man. Wait, what does Legoshi smell? Something's up. He obviously has something. Once Legoshi smelled it, he's like one of the qualities of a wolf, that sense of smell. Rabbit blood. An older student. What the fuck? And of course, yeah. The first I was about to say, like, the first thing I was thinking of was like Haru. Like when he said rabbit blood, or when we saw that, I'm like Haru. Oh. And that's the thing that's I'm tired of running. So he's about to do something. He's about to do something. That's like what we've been talking about with Legoshi. Like he doesn't want to be weak. He doesn't want to stay weak. Like he wants to get stronger, but with him, he doesn't also want to lose himself or become a monster. So it's like we'll see what he does though. Like I was saying, it's a lot easier to say than do. Like Lewis has put so much time and effort into this, and, like how seriously he takes it, and, like he's just how he is with his craft. Like, and now Bill's getting to see how tough it is. Can't show his face to the crowd. Like, man's sweating. They're like, oh, you can just tell, and yeah. Oh, he's sweating. He's sweating. This man's shook. He's trying to regain or recompose himself though. That Legoshi? Is this where Legoshi comes out? Or is he not supposed to come out right now, but he's about to come out anyway? You claim the red blood you drink is justified doping. Then show me what you. Yo, Legoshi came here to work. Oh my god. Ooh. This will get the crowd a little, a little fired up. Maybe you're like, oh, like yeah, that's the reaction exactly they got of him. And there went the blood flying too. Oh my god. There goes the skull. Everyone's like, what the? This is like real. Like this is legit. Like man, he has a black eye and like there's blood. Jeez. Now he keeps seeing like these visions of like these are his visions. So it's like, and he's closing his eyes. It's like he's beating himself almost too. Him and himself. Yep. Mm. He's not the same as you. He's not the same as you. Ooh. You hear his back? Oh, he was scratching him. I thought his back was cracking. Oh my god. Dude, like the sound effects too just make it like it makes me cringe like so much more. All my life I've suffered because of this. He's fallen. Damn. He's actually gonna stab him? Oh. Oh, Lewis! This man has a broken leg! Yo. Sorry, but you're back to being the villain. Oh my god. Yo, this is perfect like timing, but also like for the crowd and for the play's sake. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Oh my god. Don't show your back to. Oh yeah, definitely don't. Definitely don't. The sins you have committed. The rabid blood, the doping. He's like, ah, shit, I'm out of here. Wow. Oh, that's a beautiful shot right there. Your path is just. You know, Lewis like kind of likes to see this, or this is what he's been wanting to see with Legoshi, huh? And Legoshi has been, kind of like he's reaching out right there, like Lewis lending him his strength because Legoshi looks up to Lewis for that, like this the whole strength, the way he carries himself, kind of thing. That's a bit of what Legoshi wants, and now like there was just like so many different stages of emotions like the crowd was feeling throughout that. Well, us the viewer too, like dude, that went so quick. Oh my gosh. And we got another new ED? And it's from Eureka again, it sounds like. I'm not complaining though. I like actually when they have like different EDs. Did they do the same thing for Land of the Lustrous? I don't remember because I know Eureka was singing for that series too. But oh, they have the Tem and L's letter. Aw, it's like Legoshi's life is like change, like things are changing and happening like so quickly for him. Yeah, I know before there's been a lot of time that's passed and he's been this certain way for a long time, but now things are at this point are starting to kind of change and go pretty quickly. This is a lot happier, not really sad, like I wouldn't say sad. Maybe we'll look back on this and be like, oh, this is actually sad. But this has a happier tone than the visuals from the previous ED. Lewis and Legoshi, man. think this is probably where we see their relationship or their bond get even stronger, or they get a lot closer. I don't know. But man, this episode of Beastars was amazing, to say the least, as always. Though, I mean, this is probably like the best episode that we've had so far. I mean, we're still this early on, man. Like, it's just that's just mind blowing to me. Like, that I'm already so connected, especially to Legoshi's character. But I'm starting to grow more towards Lewis and mainly Legoshi right now. I guess that makes sense though because he is the main character. But I mean, what they did here with Bill and Legoshi, with both of them being carnivores in all of that, like Legoshi, like man, I'm sick of just standing around and not and not doing anything. Like I'm gonna do something here, right? And he definitely did, right? But also Bill, like in this one, he was kind of putting on this whole thing, like, yeah, like I'm the real, like, I'm gonna show you what a real large carnivore is like, and all this, like, kind of talking the talk. But when it came down to it, and when it came to the play, kind of like Els was saying, Els said exactly. I bet he's nervous deep down, or he has worries deep down. Like, he definitely showed that, in here. But I think that goes to tell you, like, how much maybe Bill like also looks up to Lewis, or how he wants to be like Lewis, because he was saying like I'm gonna carry it on, just like you did, hopefully, and you'll kind of add my own sort of flavors, there to it, but easier said than done, right? Kind of like I was saying with that, but that goes, just really how strong, even though he's a herbivore, even though he's a deer or whatever, right? Like how strong of a character that Lewis is. So it goes more so to that thing again, that like carnivores and herbivores here in this series have things maybe from each other that that they want but they don't have. I like how this series is like, it isn't really something when you just like us humans here. We're not really probably thinking about animals like that. So this series has made us think about animals in this way, which is really unique. Like what series does this? Like no series has done this, at least from what I've watched. So I mean that's another big part of why I love this series so far. But the just I don't know, just the way it was directed, like the camera movements, which I know Studio Orange is like one of the best at doing this. Like they showcased that in Land of the Lustrous. They've showcased it already here, but really like the way they were using like the camera angles and the music, the direction, like everything combined in this episode was freaking phenomenal, man. To say the least, especially towards the tail end of the episode with the play and whatnot, and Bill and Legoshi's confrontation. So yeah, man, great episode once again of Beastars. I loved everything we had in this episode. To be honest, let me know what you guys thought of this one. If you did enjoy the reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.